Hello everybody, I'm Quentin, and one of the things I often want to do is send a location from one of my other devices to the satnav on my car. It's often easier to find the locations you want somewhere other than sitting in the car using the little controller there. In my case, my car is a Bmw i3, but I think what I'm going to say will apply to most relatively recent BMWs, so may be useful to other people as well. Now, one way you can do this, of course, is to log into the Bmw Connected Drive website, and you can search for a place you want to go, and you can click on that location, and you can just say send address to vehicle. So that works quite nicely, as long as you're doing your route planning on the BMW site. And if you're like me, you probably aren't. You're more likely to be using Google Maps or something. Now, when you've got a location in Google Maps, like here, you can use send to your phone, and you can register your car as if it's a phone. If you haven't done this, the way to register your car is by going to this address here, google.com/maps/send-to-car. And once you've done that, you can then send things here, just say send to phone. Your car is one of the options, and in your car it will appear in one of the messages menus, either under Office or under the Connected Drive option in the iDrive menu. However, it's not quite so convenient to do this from a mobile device. I'm going to bring up the screen of my phone on here, hopefully. So you can, in the same way, go into the Bmw Connected App. This is the new one, and you can let me just authenticate here, and you can search for locations. You can tap the Destinations button down at the bottom, and you can search for there we go. And you can similarly send that location to the vehicle, and that also works fine. Go, by the way, is something you would use if you were going to go and plug your phone into the car. You have to plug it in through the USB connection into the car's USB port, and Go will then actually use this app to insert the location into the BMW's navigation system, which is quite handy as long as you're going to be plugging your phone in and you want to kind of go and do it now. Send to vehicle is useful if you want to send lots of locations in advance. But again, if you are likely to be using something like perhaps Google Maps here to identify the location you want to go to, you're rather stuck. There's no way here to send something to your car, except that there now is. If you go to the Share menu up on the top right here, you have a set of apps to which you can share things, and if you go over and select More, you will find that the BMW Connected is now an option for one of the apps you can send things to. And you can grab this and the right hand side here and move it around to get it where you want to go. I'll put it right at the beginning for the purposes of this demonstration. Okay, and now I'm done. And now you'll see that that location is something I can actually send to BMW Connected. So this is my local supermarket, it offers that, I say post, and off it goes to BMW Connected. If I switch back to that app now, you can see that the Waitrose supermarket has now appeared here as one of the options. If I tap on it, then I also get the send to vehicle option. So this is quite handy. You can therefore indirectly send locations from Google Maps or indeed from Apple Maps. Let me show you on Apple Maps here. Go there. Let's go to Apple Maps here. Search for a location. Bletchley Park. There we go. And there it is. If I tap on it down on the bottom here, then I get here, I get the Share menu, and again I can send it to the Connected Drive. And that's gone. Now, Sadly, this doesn't work in all apps. I tried TripAdvisor, I tried PlugShare. They do not directly support the necessary format to send to the BMW Connected App. They clearly don't send the information in the right way. However, if you can, let's take good old PlugShare. Let me find a charging point I might want to go to. So let's pick this one here, Cranfield University. I'm going to tap on that. And what I can do is by tapping on the map down here, I can see where it is, and at the bottom here I've got the option to get directions. If I tap on Google Maps, which is what I'd normally do, there's a problem here. Going to think, there you are, it works out a route. However, you cannot share this route with the connected app. If I tap the menu in the top right hand corner, there is a share directions command, but a route is not something that Connected knows how to receive, and so it doesn't appear on this list of options. And this is actually a problem. It's quite hard. I haven't found a good way to identify this this particular point on the map as the place that you want to share. I don't think there's an easy way to do it in Google Maps. But let's go back to PlugShare, and if we had asked to get our directions in Apple Maps, this is where Apple Maps actually wins out on this. Does just the same thing here, gives me the directions, but if I tap on the little red pin of my destination here, there we go, then you'll see that down here at the bottom there is a share button for that destination, and I can share it with Connected Drive, Post, and once again, if I go back to Connected Drive, we should see. Go back to where we were at the beginning. Stafford Grove, that's the location of the thing here, and I can tap on it. I can say send to vehicle, and that gets that location, whether it came from PlugShare or from Google Maps or from Apple Maps or various other places that can link to those applications, into the navigation system of my car. I hope that's useful for someone.